it's Friday and you're welcome to Let's Talk Showbiz here on the JoyNews channel. Since it's a Friday, of course, there are a lot of things happening, but let me also remind you that it is a Friday and you definitely need to loosen up. I'm sure we've had a busy weekend. It's just time for you to loosen up a bit whilst I bring you everything your world of showbiz. My name is Doreen Avio and today I'm going to be talking about the Ghana Music Awards USA. I'm going to be talking about Latif Abubakar's play, and I'm going to be talking about a whole lot of things, guys. Just sit down, relax as I bring you everything in your world of showbiz. Now, if you're just joining me, this is Let's Talk Showbiz, and we're going to be starting with trolls on social media. Now, have you noticed that, listen, a number of times we see lots of our celebrities being trolled on social media, but the question I ask is, when they are being trolled, how do they feel? How do they handle it? And how are they able to bounce back to continue with what they have been doing? Well, I have been talking with some musicians, Kamido, Kiddy, Mr. Drew, and quite a number of them, and they have been sharing their experiences with me about how they feel and how they handle trolls on social media. Have you been trolled before?
Oh, trolling in the every time. The agenda boys on Twitter always trolling me. But it's part of the life. You can't be in the public eye and not be trolled. It doesn't happen.
How do you handle it?
Usually I just pretend it, it's just people showing love, honestly. They wanna say something because they feel like they should be part of your life. You understand? So just take it in good faith and then move on.
Every day. Today, before I came here, I was being trolled because that's now lost.
But how do you handle it?
With time, it gets better because you know and expect and you know how to deal with it. At first, when I get trolled, it bashes me. I was like, oh, why are they doing this to me? But right now, when they troll me, I laugh with them. I was like, oh, it's fine, it's cool, it will pass, I think with time, you learn how to deal with it, yeah.
And do you think it also helps improve whoever is being trolled?
Not necessarily. I think trolling builds character sometimes. I mean, the more you are trolled, the more you withstand it, the more you get thicker skin and stuff. So, but I'm not saying they should troll us. It's uncalled for sometimes. But if they do it, it's part of the game now. We are used to it. I get from VGM. I've been trolled from 2017. So I'm used to it.
You've been trolled before?
Trolled? Nah, I don't think I have been before, but I've been prepping for stuff like that. I've been prepping for stuff like that, and I understand that it's part of the work. So I don't really care. I really don't care.
It doesn't scare you?
Yeah, if I feel like what the person is saying is right in a way, I would sit back with my team and discuss, and we'll see how best we can fix it. But if it's something that has to do with my body or blah blah blah, fans do that, haters do that, but it's part of the job, so it's cool. Yeah.
I think it's part of our job. It's part of our job. I mean, without trolls, you'd be like, okay, you don't get people to criticize your work. And we need criticisms to see where we are falling short so we can do good. So it's part of the job, yeah.
Said that my wife is divorcing me because I've been cheating. You remember, this 2014 or something. And then I was angry, going on and on about it. And then I happened to be in a car with Ben Braco. We were going for a meeting. And then Ben Braco asked me, why are you all worked up? I told him, he said, wait for the day when no one mentions your name. Then you appreciate that people mention your name, even to say bad things.
So it is a good thing for people even to troll you?
No, it is not. But you don't have any control whatsoever what people will do. You only have control how you are going to deal with it. So, for example, when you come under my post on Facebook or on Instagram, people who come to write yabrel and other things, instead of getting angry and letting it wake me up, I come to ask them why. It will be really depressing to be following and commenting will be our brain. Yes. I take my time, I meditate on it. And another thing is that man had to go to the moon to know the earth. So sometimes some of the things that these people are saying could be true. So I pay attention to it. Is it true? Have I done it? Did I look at it like that? If it's yes, then I check myself and make sure I don't repeat it.
Right, so those were your favorite musicians. So when you go on social media and you decide to troll a celebrity, bear in mind this is how they feel about it and this is how they are able to bounce back to do the things that they love to do. Now, away from that, yesterday on Personality Profile on Joy FM with Lexus Bill, we actually had legendary Pat Thomas, and he's been talking about royalty system here in Ghana and outside Ghana, since he has both accounts here in Ghana and outside Ghana. The monies he takes, and well, he says that right now the system is better than back then. And he's been also talking about his trips back in the UK, Canada, and other places. Let's hear more from the legendary Pat Thomas here on Let's Talk Showbiz.
About 6, getting by a year now, there hasn't been any royalties.
There have been no royalties.
Yeah.
And the highest you have received is about 1,000 cedis.
Yeah, in Ghana here. In Ghana here. But I have my songs are registered over the Europe and all that. So
okay.
So I get something there from there.
So from Europe and those other regions, what kind of figures are you receiving?
Oh, that one I can't tell you, man.
But you can tell me the Ghana one, but the Europe one, you can't tell me.
I can't tell you that. No.
but it's way better than what you're receiving in Ghana.
Of course, of course, of course.
What do you think accounts for that?
Sorry?
What do you think accounts for that?
What do I think accounts for that?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like the from beginning. This is my mind. The laws has not been laid down properly. So, you know, the DJs play songs. They don't put in what they have to do so that royalties will come. They don't do it. They just play the music and forget about those who made the music. You understand? And that is what is not happening in Europe and America and elsewhere.
Mm.
They make sure that they put this thing, when they play your song, they book it down, and then whoever has the song gets something out of it.
Yeah. But you've been in this industry long enough. You've seen a lot of the administrators of the musicians union go and come. You've worked closely with them.
Everybody's doing the same thing. You know, producers will come and you record for him. You give just peanuts, and you know, but it doesn't happen in Europe and America and elsewhere. It's only in Ghana. Even Nigeria, they are doing better.
What do you think needs to be done? Because you have this knowledge. I'm sure your colleagues in the industry also have the knowledge. The administrators are...
That is what I'm saying, that it's getting better.
Mm.
Because before I was receiving 2,200 and now it's 1,000. So
okay,
things are getting better.
Okay, all right. Then that's good to know. We'll leave it there.
I don't go anywhere unless I'm performing something like that.
Okay. Aside music, are there other businesses you're into?
Not really. My whole life has been music anyways.
Because, you know, a few months back or some years back, there was that whole argument or debate about the fact that creative people can't live fully on the proceeds of their craft. I mean, people said, look, it's important that if you're a musician or something, you find a side business or something like that. So is it possible to survive on only being a musician?
Yeah, I'm surviving.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surviving, yeah.
So music has been lucrative?
Yeah, to me.
Right, so that was the legend Pat Thomas, and well, a bit of information perhaps you did not know about him, and well, you heard that on Let's Talk Showbiz, but he was on Personality Profile on Joy FM with Lexus Bill. Now let's talk about Abubakar's latest play, Something Must Kill a Man. In fact, The play is set to take place on the first week of September, and as I talk to you now, they are rehearsing seriously for all of us. They are working so hard to bring us the best when it comes to plays here in Ghana. So I'll take you through excerpts of their rehearsals and what to expect. That's the first week of September.
The theaters are open. The stage is ready. COVID protocols intact. All set for the first of its kind. Finest and funniest open air theater. Something must kill a man. A play by Latifa Bubakar. Dial *447*1092# for tickets at ATCDs.
Right, so those were excerpts of rehearsals or what to expect for Something Must Kill a Man. Let us play by Latif Abubakar. Now, as I said, the weekend is packed with a lot of exciting programs, and to talk about that, just so you know, the day is finally here for the Ghana Music Awards USA, and should I say our great musicians have already arrived in the States for the event. And talking about them, Samini has arrived for the event this weekend and it's looking good already. So let's take a look at how he was welcomed in the United States of America. Right, so let's just watch out for the awards this weekend. I'm sure we'll definitely bring you updates on who won what at the Ghana Music Awards USA. And this is where we wrap it all up on Let's Talk Showbiz. Today's edition, my name is Doreen Avio, and a very big thank you to you, Ike and Cassie on production. We are back here same time on Monday here on the JoyNews channel. Until then, have a great evening.